Hello. Okay, hopefully you guys can hear me. Welcome to Canada with Katie tonight. I got this today, so I'll show you that here in a minute. This will be a fun little one. I was having some technical difficulties. I almost didn't have this little guy to use tonight. So I'm going to run my intro, and I'll be right back, and we'll talk about some awesome finds that I got at Five Bel W. If you guys don't know what that is, I'll tell you about that when we get back. I think I'll do the short one. Boom! Let's do this. Okay, here I am. Okay, so what's funny is I have to have my fan on. I've got my fireplace going on my TV. I don't want to knock this out here because I was having these technical difficulties, but there you go. I'm not decorating for Christmas this year. I'm just not. I might do some little things. I was going to do a DIY tonight that was pretty cool, but not going to do it. I'm wearing pajamas as usual. I got this cool shirt there, and it's actually really soft, and super comfortable. So I think this is going to be my new winter shirt, you know? All right, so Five Bel W is a store that has everything $5 and below. I mean, it's aptly named, okay? And what's cool about it is that, oh, hang on. It's kind of like a Dollar Tree but like cooler items and stuff. So I found a whole bunch of stuff. I'll tell you a couple of little facts from Christmas and a couple of little stories that I found just to keep it shorter. But this is fun. Okay, so you can find things like these cards, right? So they came in a box of 4, okay? So there's movie trivia, there's music trivia, say what you see, and sports trivia. So I've kept the cards out, okay? So say what you see. I actually I put a screenshot up of this one so you could see it. So what do you see here? I mean, it's literally, what do you see? Oh, look, there I am. I'm actually on the side. This is interesting. Let me see if I can fix it. Oh, hey, that's a really big picture of me. Oh. Sorry, I'm messing with this because I'm by myself. You don't need to see me big, but what do you see there? Okay, let's see if I got an answer. Oh, Rick. Hello, my favorite teacher. Hello, Rick. Nice to see you. All right, so that would be literally tickled pink, okay? So this could be a fun drinking game. I mean, I'm not gonna promote that, but it could be a fun drinking game, especially during the holidays. So that's a card. It has the answer on the bottom, so if you're playing this, you'd want to hide it like this. Okay, and then like this. So music trivia. I should have put it up. When translated, what does karaoke mean? And the answers are lonely track, empty orchestra, or missing vocals. And the answer is empty orchestra. So see, now it's a learning channel also. How cool is that? Sports trivia. What color is the center of the target in archery? And it gives you the choices of red, silver, or gold. Anybody watching want to guess? I need to stop this. Hang on. I need this on me. I can't believe the weather here. It's insane. The color of the center of the target in archery is gold. Movie trivia. In Die Hard, which is arguably, for some people, not a Christmas movie. It is a Christmas movie. In Die Hard in 1988, what is the name of the skyscraper? Is it Nakatomi Plaza, Nakatomi Center, or Nakatomi Tower? I'm going to leave that one out there and I'll ask it again. Don't cheat. Don't look. But that's really fun. So you can see some of these. Let's give you a fact. I don't know. I took it from this site, which would have, it was a blog from like a law firm. Bizarre and hilarious Christmas facts. I did not take all of them. Okay. So here's one. Mistletoe, or as is more well known, Viscum album, kidding, means dung on a twig. So in Anglo-Saxon, according to the National Wildlife Federation, it spreads through bird droppings. So think about that the next time you want to kiss face with someone at Christmas time. Okay. All right. So some other things that I found there. You know those fidget things? So this comes in here. I took it out. It's a sensory toy thing. Okay. So it says, calm your mind and engage your senses. So it's a please popper. So you just take it. It's really, and then you can squeeze the peas. Squeeze the peas. So that's kind of fun. And like I said, I spent like, I don't know, $42 and some change. So some things are $5. Some things are like $3.50. Okay. Now, I don't know if I could get this from a place like this, and it's okay. So now I want to know what you guys think about this. These are the detoxifying scented foot pads. And it says aids in toxin absorption while you sleep. Okay. And then it also says you peel it, you put it on. I'm sure you've seen these. Okay. And then it takes the toxins out while you sleep. Well, how do you know? Actually, one looks like it's already brown. How do you know that's just not in there as a gimmick? Like, that's what I want to know. All right, so they must be purple already. Has anybody ever tried these? So I just did it because it was $5 and below, but am I going to damage myself by doing it? Am I going to, like, hurt my... oh, my gosh. So Pamela Turnbull says, I have those. You do? Do they work? Are they just like this? I got them at the Five Bel. All right, so these are some of the things that you can get. And then some of the positive things that I liked. All right, let's do a fact again real quick, though. Okay, another fact. The American Research Group estimates the average American will spend $983. This was in 2017, so I took it from back then. Okay, so now I wonder if it's more. $983. I don't spend that much on Christmas. Do you guys? I'm going to take this off. Okay, so then that means that 75% of people hate their holiday gifts, and that means around $737.25 will be wasted on unwanted gifts. How much do you guys spend at Christmas? So Pamela said, yep, they turn black in the morning. Well, here's the thing, Pam. I don't know if you saw that. Do you think it's a gimmick? Do you think that the black thing's already in there that just by putting it on your foot, it turns black? Or is it actually pulling toxins out? She says, I don't know. I'm still pretty toxic. That's for sure. Especially that personality of yours. What? Just kidding. Okay. So then there's fun stuff in there also, like strange but true trivia, a quiz about the things they didn't tell you in class. So I could have a whole lot of fun with these, with a whole lot of things. Okay, so Erica, hey, oh, hi. Oh, hey, usually around $3 to $3,000 to $4,000. Oh, my God. My Wonder Twin is crazy. Erica, I wish I could show your face on here. 3 to 4,000. You're a badass. Okay, so I took one. Oh, she says family, coworkers, friends. I guess I'm a jackass. I need to step up my game. I wasn't doing that. Although I do stuff for my clients all the time. Thousands of dollars worth of stuff. Okay, so you could have a lot of fun at parties, or you even like Zoom things. Like I could pull people like my panel girls. I could pull them on here. So this is a question for you. And then at the end of it, so they have little sections, and then at the end they have the answers on one page. So it's kind of cool. So in which U.S. state is it illegal to whisper in someone's ear if they're hunting for moose? The password is. So to me, see if I have a guess here of the people that are watching. Alabama, Oregon, New Jersey, Alaska, Indiana, Ohio. To me, that's an obvious answer. Where are the most moose? So I'll keep that up here for a second. Put another banner of fact up in case anybody wants to guess. Okay. So a data analysis, David McCandles analyzed more than 10,000 Facebook status updates and found that about 2 weeks before Christmas is the most likely time that people will dump their significant other. 2 weeks before Christmas. That sucks. I can totally see it before New Year's, but all right. For those of you that didn't know, here it is. The answer is Alaska. You cannot whisper in someone's ear if they are hunting moose in Alaska. Is that the strangest thing? Okay. And then, you know me, they have these positive things. So far I've showed you quite a bit of stuff for $40 or so. So they have these make yourself a priority. So it's called self-care in a box. See, that was $3.25. Okay. And they have really nice little things in there, like take 3 slow, deep breaths, in for 4, out for 6. So you can do this, and there's a lot in here. Like, I don't know if it says how many are in here, but the box is quite large. I mean, oh, they kind of fool you. You put this in here so you think the box is full. But I mean, that's quite a few anyway. You could do a weekly focus or something, okay? So they have this on the front, this little advice thing to you, and then it says type of self-care. So it's got it on the back: physical, emotional, social, mental. I will take care of myself by, and then how it made me feel. So for a weekly focus, cheap way for you to kind of like keep yourself in check, you know? And then they also have ones that are make today magical. It's a positive affirmation card set. Okay. Oh, it says on here, I'm so dumb, 24 cards. All right. So you can't make it throughout the whole year, but whatever, if you do a weekly. So there's a positive affirmation like, I know my worth. Okay. And then on the back, I am most proud of my. So if these are $5 or less, you can buy new ones every year. I don't know if they'll have them every year, but you can also just use this as a journal prompt in a journal. I talk about writing all the time. Haven't done it in a while. But I have an update for you guys too. I don't know if you can tell I feel better. Pamela says those cards would be amazing. Well, maybe I'll send you some up in Canada. Or a vision board. This would be great on a vision board for sure. And then then putting this there too. I'm most proud of mine. So they have a ton of them, and there's different ones. So it says, I have a voice that matters. This would be good for like, if you're a teacher too, and you're dealing with kids and they pick a card and then they have a focus, you know, that kind of thing. So you don't have to spend a ton. I got a ton of stuff, like I said, for about $40. And then there's this fun thing. Personality tests. There's a ton of them in here. I did the one, shocker. Are you an introvert or an extrovert? What do you think I am? I bet you know. There's a bunch in here. I'm not the mathematician, but there's a bunch you can do. What's your color personality? What kind of astronaut are you? Because who doesn't want to know that? What's your stress type? Are you a psychopath? Okay. Are you spontaneous or a planner? I'm a little bit of both, I think. But these would be interesting. So I think what I could do is put these up for you guys, and you could take them and then ask me for the answers if you want sometime. It'd be kind of fun. So there's quite a few of them in there, and this one was $4. So not everything is $5. I've heard the Dollar Tree is going to $1.50, by the way. So they're going to call it the $1.50 tree. So that's all I have for these. I have a couple more facts for you, and I have a few stories. So I'll tell one story, another fact, okay? So this is a true story. I took these from, no, they're very short. They're not stories like it's going to be forever. No, I took these from Funny Jokes, Funny Christmas Stories.com or whatever, okay? So this is a true story about John Porter from New York State, USA, whose pipes in his home froze one winter. Anxious to unfreeze them, Mr. Porter backed his car up to an open window so that the exhaust would warm up the house. He heated a 2-gallon can of gasoline, and a little while later, Porter and his wife and their 3 children had to be rushed to the hospital suffering from carbon monoxide poisoning. You think? You think? Okay, so here's another fact. Do you guys have any facts, by the way? Okay, this is interesting. According to the Chicago Tribune, film funny man Jim Carrey was so uncomfortable in his Grinch costume for 2000's live-action adaptation of the Dr. Seuss classic, he likened it to being buried alive. So he probably couldn't breathe that well in there. He hired a Navy SEAL to train him in torture resistance so he could endure wearing it. And so if you really think about his costume, though, if you think back, those of you that don't remember, I mean, that's pretty detailed makeup on there, right? So, okay, so I'm going to tell you another story. George Gibbs from Columbus, Ohio. George Gibbs from Columbus, Ohio suffered second-degree burns on his head. This is what happened one freezing cold winter morning. Unable to start his car, George diagnosed the problem as frozen fuel line, which he thought he could correct by running warm gasoline through it. He then tried to heat a 2-gallon can of gasoline on his gas stove in the kitchen. So this guy, there's 2 guys that did that. I mean, like, it's amazing he's still alive, okay? I've got a fact and a story, and then I'm done. In 1982, Canada Post assigned, Pamela Turnbull, if you're still on here, you'll like this one. In 1982, Canada Post assigned Santa the postal code of HOHOHO, ho, ho, ho. It has received an annual letter volume of 1 million ever since, addressed to Santa Claus, North Pole, ho, 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 Canada. That's adorable. Has anybody ever written a letter to Santa? I have not. I'm hot. You guys, I can't even believe the temperature here. But is this not adorable? So this shirt's $5. $5. I mean, you can't beat it. Okay, good. Another comment. Like I said, I don't know who's watching unless they Santa lives in Canada, eh? He sure does, don't you know? Okay, last story, and then I'll give you an update. We'll be done. Freddie and John were fortunate enough to have a season ticket to watch Chelsea. Okay, whatever. North Carolina? They could not help noticing that there was always a spare seat next to them, B14, and they had a friend who would love to buy a season ticket, especially if all three could have seats together. One halftime, Freddie went to the ticket office and asked if they could buy the season ticket for B14. The official said that, unfortunately, the ticket had been sold. Nevertheless, week after week, the seat was still empty. Then on Boxing Day, that's the day after Christmas, right? Then on Boxing Day, much to Freddie and Eddie's amazement, the seat was taken for the first time that season. Don't ask, he said. Oh, wait, no, hang on. The first time that season. John could not resist asking the newcomer, "Where have you been all season?" He said, "Don't ask. The wife bought the season ticket back last summer and kept it for a surprise as a Christmas present." Oh, Chelsea, that's right. Chelsea, soccer team, as they say in Europe, football, for sure. Yeah, because this did come from the UK. Thank you, Pamela. Update on all of my stuff. As you know, I've been really stressed about my food issues and whatnot, but I have found something that I think is actually going to take environmental allergies and food allergies away. And I don't know if you can hear it because I do have a raspy voice. That's just me. But it's a lot more clear, and I have a lot less inflammation and redness and stuff. Danae, hello. So you have to go back and watch today because I gave some facts and some Christmas stories and shared all the cool stuff. So, so I will share that with you later as things progress. And I also have something else to share with you that took care of my thyroid. So I'm living holistically healthy. Okay, so you got these motivational cards. You've got all these cool trivia things. You got this little Peas Please or whatever I said it was. Could play. Oh my gosh! I didn't even notice that. Look at it. It's got a little face on it. How cute is that? Wait a minute. I think only one has a face. Just the middle one has a face. That's adorable. Does he look happy or not? Plenty of books, personality test, trivia book. I mean, there's tons of stuff here you could do. If you're doing a Facebook group, you can do trivia things, like some kind of positive thing. You could do a thing at work. I mean, there's endless possibilities. So thanks for joining me tonight. We'll see you next week. I don't know what I'm doing yet because that's just the way I roll. But I love you. Love your show. And I'll see you later.